city of history.
The city with a Burgundian atmosphere.
And the oldest city of the Netherlands, Maastricht.
Maastricht is a unique destination. Situated in beautiful green and hilly surroundings, this gem of a city has lots to offer, like superb shopping and a proverbial Burgundian atmosphere. The presence of many students makes for a lively street scene, and because of the city's age, Maastricht is a must-see for history and culture lovers.
Maastricht, here I am.
We're going to spend the weekend in Maastricht with Tamara and Mark.
Maastricht is situated on the river Maas, and a boat trip is a fine way to get a good impression of the city and its surroundings. Goedendag.
Welcome aboard.
Dank u, dank u.
The captain will guide you along the only part in Limburg where the river does not make up the border between the Netherlands and Belgium. The reason for this is Maastricht's expansion to the other side of the Maas, which is partially thanks to the famous Sint-Servaasbrug. Locals call it the Old Bridge.
Not only it's a beautiful bridge, it's also the oldest in the Netherlands, dating from the 13th century. And it's really fascinating how they managed.
Meanwhile, Tamara is exploring an entirely different side of Maastricht, one known for its atmosphere and shopping opportunities.
Everyone in the country knows that Maastrichtenaren are very sharp dressers, so let's find out where they do their shopping.
Well, at the Week area, for example. The Rechtstraat is a good starting point, as it is full of diverse and unique shops. Clothing, but also antiques, gifts and interior design, just to name a few.
After this heavy shopping, a girl deserves some ice cream.
La 9e Paris is located in the stylish old part of Maastricht. You'll be greeted warmly with a nice espresso before browsing through their collection of brands, including Acne and American Retro. The friendly and knowledgeable staff at La 9e Paris is ready to assist you in finding the perfect outfit. At the exciting chocolate company, they are obsessed with everything chocolate. From their mind-boggling range of niche hot choc milk spoons to their own range of chocolates and everything in between. It's nothing but quality at this fun place located on the lively Onze Lieve Vrouwenplein. Just outside the city, Mark is ready to go exploring.
Very close to the city, there's a maze of tunnels. These marl caves are open to the general public. Just don't get lost.
One of Maastricht's main attractions are the St. Peter Caves. The underground maze has a rich history, which has been perfectly preserved.
During the Second World War, people found a refuge here in these marl caves. And in this old chapel, people said their prayers. It's still possible to get married here. The temperature in these caves is 11 degrees Celsius year-round, so bring a jacket. I really feel like Indiana Jones here.
Still on her shopping spree, Tamara has found a very special store.
Who would think of building a bookstore in a 13th century church?
Visitors of this bookstore will find the enlightenment they're seeking, whether they are Christians or not. Rich and historic architecture are infused with plentiful shelves ripe with information.
The Guardian called this the fairest bookstore in the world, a bookshop made in heaven.
You might think that I'm in Tuscany, but actually I'm in Maastricht. And these vineyards will supply you with some excellent Dutch wine.
Most areas in the Netherlands are not suitable for vineyards, but here in the southern tip of the country, they like to disagree. Here you'll find the vineyards Apostelhoeve and Hoevenecum.
For half a century, Limburg has been producing quality wines. And at this particular wine farm, Hoevenecum, over 25,000 bottles of wine are produced.
Over the years, the monumental building located in the exquisite Jekerdal had to change its granary into a wine tasting room.
Lekker. Because of this mineral-rich soil here in Limburg, the wine got this excellent and unique fruity taste.
On to Chateau Nierkamp. One of the most renowned restaurants in the region is only a short drive away.
You can tell a lot about the quality of a restaurant by looking at its wine cellar. And this one is truly something to behold.
The wine cellar is situated in the caves underneath the picturesque castle. It serves the perfect location for a tasting or aperitif. The staff's extensive knowledge will meet all your gastronomic needs in choices of wine during a lunch or dinner. Just as many prominent leaders have done before you, you can sit back and admire the scenery at this à la carte restaurant.
This taste, this texture is just sensational, really.
And all takes place in the stunning surroundings of Holland's only terrace castle.
Goedenavond.
Kaasje, champagne?
Heerlijk. Heerlijk, dank u wel. Proost. It truly is a mesmerizing place. Cheers.
Whether you're here for the gardens or a full-fledged dinner, you will always have that brief moment of forgetting everything around you. Bon appetit! Lumière is a movie theatre that takes great pride in its selection of quality films. But it's also an exciting place for people from all walks of life to meet and have a drink in an informal and atmospheric setting. Special viewings like retrospectives and festivals are organized regularly.
Maastricht is one of the oldest cities of the Netherlands. And that means plenty to see, and I like to do that in style.
Italian style. Renting a Vespa is an extremely comfortable and flexible way to explore more of the city. It allows you to dive deep into the center and drift to the outskirts of town.
I'm crazy about fresh seafood, so I'm on my way to the fish market.
The Maastricht fish market enjoys international fame, and rightly so. The selection here is simply staggering.
You hear all different kinds of languages here. That's because people come from Germany, Belgium, France to this place because they sell the best seafood. Well, I'm going to try to eat this the traditional way. Pretty tasty.
Another highlight of the city is the River Maas itself. And on its banks you can find one of the most futuristic buildings of the city, the Bonnefanten Museum.
Made with natural materials such as bricks, natural stone and zinc, the museum is a splendid addition to the skyline of Maastricht. The landmark dome is designed by the famous architect Aldo Rossi.
This painting is by the son of Peter Bruegel and is one of the highlights of the museum. Census at Bethlehem. It's like Bethlehem with a Flemish twist.
The Bonnefanten Museum displays a collection of old masters, modern and contemporary art, and presents an ambitious program of temporary exhibitions. You can round off your day at the museum in the trendy Ipanema Café. In one of the most atmospheric parts of this monumental city, you will find the Maastricht Museum of Natural History. A highly enjoyable place to learn about the natural world around us, now and in prehistoric times. Especially welcomed are children. The museum is full of mosasaurs, dinosaurs and lots of other animals for them to marvel at. Tamara is on her way to the museum on het Vrijthof.
Inside these 16th century walls, it's all about 500 years of creativity and entrepreneurship in Maastricht.
Visitors travel back in time, starting with the recent, still recognizable history and ending up well in the 16th century.
The museum didn't want its visitors walking around all isolated with an audio tour, but they didn't want an overload of sound either. That's why I'm carrying this device, and it activates sights and sounds wherever I go. Such a clever idea.
Experience a unique glimpse into the past lives of the people in this region at the museum on het Vrijthof. The building itself, a spectacular synergy between medieval and contemporary architecture, deserves a special mention.
In this area they formerly produced ceramics, and here you still can find a part of that history.
Centre Ceramique is an institute in charge of the city's cultural heritage.
The architecture of this building makes it worth a visit, and on the top floor we have this amazing view. But you have to be very quiet.
Centre Ceramique has a library and many exhibitions on display in the field of art, photography, archaeology and cultural history. The Maastricht pottery collection of Mosa Sphinx and Société Céramique is also located here. Their main goal is to inspire people by bringing them in contact with culture.
So every local I spoke to told me this is a place not to be missed. Hi, mag ik een vriendje graag?
Rijs is the oldest frituur in the country. The #1 spot in the country for deep fried goodness.
I know this means some serious extra time on the treadmill, but it's definitely worth it.
Talking about a healthy lifestyle, Mark is at Terme 2000.
This is one of the few places in the Netherlands where they have genuine thermal water. Lovely temperatures and very healthy as well.
You will find Terme 2000 on the outskirts of the city. This splendid wellness center is ideal for some well-deserved relaxation. There are plenty of steam baths and saunas, as well as great therapies, cures and massages. Isn't that right, Mark?
This is definitely the best way to end a wellness session.
Enjoy the mineral-rich water and unique surroundings at Therme 2000. At this lifestyle center, it's all about health, weight loss and rejuvenation. It's time to have dinner. Maastricht is full of great restaurants and Tamara chose Sofa.
During the summer, they offer a 3, 4 or 5 course weekly menu. Let me tell you, it all sounds delicious. Cheers!
And with a matching wine arrangement, it's hard to go wrong.
I love it when my dish looks really pretty, but I bet it tastes even better.
Sit back and soak up the trendy atmosphere at Sofa Restaurant. After your dinner, you're welcome in the stylish lounge bar for drinks. And during the daytime, it's possible to have lunch at the brasserie. The atmosphere at Brasserie Apart can best be described as chic with a fun twist. Here, great cuisine is offered at reasonable prices and their renowned cocktails can be enjoyed on 2 different terraces and in the courtyard garden. Something to celebrate? Small as well as larger groups are welcome here. Right next to the theatre and opposite the Centre Ceramique, you'll find Café Zuid, known for its Burgundian atmosphere. Appreciate their grand terrace by the water, where food and drinks are never far away. The Maastricht Zest for Life is complimentary. Stadscafé Lure is an authentic city cafe and it combines modern gastronomy with the ambience of distant times. Wine enthusiasts will definitely appreciate the quality wine list, and the menu features many homemade products available for breakfast, lunch and dinner, as well as just drinks.
As you can see, the weather is beautiful. There's a minimal breeze and good visibility. I reckon these are the perfect conditions for my next activity. Heading for Maastricht.
From the sky, you have a great view of Maastricht's lush green surroundings.
At the moment, we are completely depending on the wind current. But I guess it's our lucky day, because we're going right over the city center. Great.
What a unique experience. Don't forget to wave to the people below.
It's just amazing to see the city life from above.
The Maastrichtenaren have a real zest for life, and a great place to experience this is on one of the terraces around the Vrijthof.
Dominated by the beautiful Sint Servaas church, the Vrijthof is the place to mingle with locals and have a good time. All year round, many events are organized here. The largest culinary festival of the country, the Provenament, takes place every year on the Vrijthof, attracting people from all over Europe. Guests can enjoy the best of what restaurants and caterers have to offer, as well as some great music. Fancy art over food? No problem. Visit Maastricht during the world's leading art and antiques fair, TEFAF.
It's time for a little unwinding, or should I say, spinning.
You go ahead, Mark. Give that roulette wheel a good spin. This atmospheric casino is ready for you.
my lucky day today.
At Holland Casino, guests get the whole package. It's a fun-filled night on the town with music, drinks and entertainment. And of course, exciting games to be played and bets to be made.
I've had a lovely time in Maastricht and I will most definitely be back one day. But for now, adios.
For more episodes, go to cityfilm.tv or download the app in the iTunes Store.